of a couple seconds, so I'm safe to say it.
No, you're not.
For Spencer. Yes! I don't think that got caught.
I heard for Spencer. What are we doing for Spencer?
Not a fucking thing.
Hello and welcome to the Tiny Car Guys podcast, episode 55. I hate it too. This episode is brought to you by apparently
Mike choking on his
Spencer.
own spit.
Apparently Spencer.
Well, no, if it's gonna be thanks, or if it's gonna be I hate it too, that's definitely my very underdeveloped beard.
Oh God, when are you gonna start wearing a mask again, buddy?
Here, let me go. Let me try this. Oh shit! There goes my headset.
You look like an alien.
Cute. I like him without his beard or with his beard. It doesn't make a difference.
I think that mine is kind of when I started
Eh.
shaving down here, like
Ow.
just the neck beard part. Oh my God.
Mhm.
Take that shit off, bro. I don't actually give a shit. Although anything that
I know.
generally hides your face is great for me.
Oh,
I don't
so
actually
streaming.
care. Yeah.
So streaming.
I think that mine kind of looks better when I shave this part down here. Excuse me, and keep it short.
I don't have that problem.
I will agree with you.
Because it gets when it gets long, it just gets to a point where it's just uncomfortable. Like when
Like I said, I don't have that problem, so
Don't lie
I
to
can't
me.
Really...
No neck beards.
No.
No, the goatee was bad enough. I will not go on to neckbeard territory.
Listen here, Linda.
That's also not a neckbeard.
So, anyways, how was everyone's day?
Almost.
It was good, but now it's thanks I hate it.
No neck beards. Way back, I think in like 2010, I participated in the startup program of it. Not program, but a buddy of mine and I were trying to start a gaming website called Neckbeard Gaming.
How'd that go?
Obviously, I'm part of the Tiny Car Guys now, so not great.
Or it just wasn't the right audience or the right era.
Possibly.
Workshop it.
Mike looks like he's been hiding in the forest for 12 years when his beard gets too long. Well, before I got sent to the new store, my beard was kind of at that point where it was too long. I don't think that you guys have ever seen me with like the full on like not Eric beard. Oh, you have?
Yeah. You remember how many times a day you Snapchat me?
I don't Snapchat that much. I don't think I had Snapchat when I had the long beard.
Well,
Because I think that it was like down to like here or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should bring it back.
No.
There
There's
you go,
no
Matt.
way
I
in
sent
hell.
it to you, by the way.
Yeah, ooh.
Oh, so yeah, you were talking about your day,
Oh no,
right?
horses.
Oh. I have a selfie of us with your bush of a beard, not a long beard though. That I'm so glad you added of a beard on that one.
You think?
Anyway.
So I'm guessing y'all's day was well.
No, I hated it.
Sam. No, you hated it.
I hated my day.
My
boss Go on, Matt.
I didn't say anything. I was the one person that said nothing during that bit.
Go ahead, Mike. Your boss did what?
My boss dropped a plastic bag pallet off of our high lift.
Oh.
Also, under that plastic bag pallet was a water pallet, gallons of water that basically became
Exploded.
well, let's just say that there were several plastic pancakes in our grocery back room, and probably
Floating in a lake of water.
a 1-inch pool of water that was literally the entire front of our baler. Like,
Jesus.
and we don't have a small baler at this store. Like, this is probably. I'm
You mean
pretty sure
Baylor or back room? I thought all the Baylor. I just kind of
the
assumed
baler.
most of the Baylors were standard.
No, there's 2 balers in that store.
Oh,
Yeah.
fancy.
But the probably if the room that I'm in right now, which not a terribly small room, if the room that I'm in right now was where the water was dropped, there'd probably be 1.5 inches of water on the floor, covering the entirety of the floor.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's bad.
My exact words to him were, "Well, spring has sprung." You can guess what kind of water it was, Matt.
I can now.
Sprung a leak.
Yeah.
So was it just not in all the way? How did he do that?
I have no idea. I wasn't back there. I was doing signs.
Mm.
So I literally get a call
You're
to the
like-
back room, and I'm like, what did I do wrong? Turns out, hey Sam,
I am here.
I
Welcome.
am Matt.
welcome to the party.
Tardiness. I'm stoned.
Hey, don't talk about yourself that way.
I was tardy.
It's a spectrum.
I will. I'll show you a spectrum of my fist.
Matt, how was your day?
Well, it wasn't nearly as wet as Mike's. Okay, I didn't think that was that bad, but apparently it was. I'm just gonna mute myself before Mike does it for me.
Fashionably late.
What about you, Sam? How was your day?
My day was okay up until it was time to drive home. And then it was like really rainy and there was a lot of traffic. It was like backed all the way up to like Chesterfield
Ew.
on the highway, and I have to go to the city. So I never went over like 40 miles an hour once, and everybody was like riding my butt. So I had like really high anxiety because I'm driving the freaking rental car right now because Pete's car is in the shop for another week.
And a half.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in there until Friday. Next Friday.
God
Jesus.
damn.
It's bullshit. But anyway, so I'm driving the Kia Soul this week.
Nice.
Yeah, which I might actually get a Kia Soul because that's one of the cars on the website that I got approved for the loan for. So I'm just kind of looking at my options.
I've driven one of
But
those.
anyway, it's a nice car. But anyway, so I had really high anxiety, but I still had to go to my pharmacist, and then I had to go to the gas station. So I went to the gas station, and I also had to pee really bad. I already had a lot of anxiety. The system ended up being down. Both of my cards didn't work, so I went inside, but the line was too long, and I had to pee. And then somebody was like, "The system's down. We're not taking cards." Then I had to like run back to the car, and I like had this like huge panic attack, and I was like so overwhelmed. But luckily, I have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful partner like Peter, and he came down to the car and got me after I, got parked. He came down to the car and got me and talked to me until I was calm and set everything up for me to smoke and relax. And then he went and put gas in the car and got my Rellos
Love it.
because he's amazing. So,
Love it.
Horrible mental health day evening for Sam, but luckily I have somebody who understands that.
Yeah.
So,
Cheerio, are you actually going to do the spider story?
Yes. My
The look
day-
of sadness that just
So
crossed your
often
face,
I
Mike.
feel like I really talk.
I like your beard, Matt. I heard you talking about your beard earlier. I like your beard. You look handsome.
The hamster car.
You-
He spelled
The
hamster wrong.
car.
Oh, that's
It's
Kia Soul. It
He
is the hamster.
spelled
car.
hamster wrong.
I
Did
always
he?
think it looks like
Yeah.
a toaster.
Oh no, there's no P, is there?
Boo.
Oh my god. Is this the new entrance?
It'd be looking like a toaster to me.
I can't.
I
That goes in
dated
the
a girl who
bathtub.
had one of those for a long time.
I still need to get my car fixed, and that's gonna
Oh,
be
wait,
happening
what?
soon.
A toaster?
No.
A
I need to
Kia
get
Soul.
Oh.
and the Kia Soul.
But I mean, it's a really nice. It's a smooth
Mhm.
drive, man. I'm gonna like, even though it looks like a freaking toaster, it's a smooth drive. Give me the hamster car.
Ba-dum.
Oh, Sam, I got my screaming goat. phone case. I got
What?
it.
What'd you
I
say?
got my screaming goat phone case.
Yes.
I'm so stoked. I didn't put it
Yes.
on my phone, but I'm going to. That's
I've got my
Yes.
new phone case too.
Another new one?
No, it's the same one. But I wanted to
Uh-huh.
brag.
My week was
Oh,
like, I feel
no.
like I haven't talked to any of you really, like, yeah, Sam, and like I
Right.
Snapchat Mike and you, Sam, like on a pretty much a daily basis, but like
Right.
I don't know, like I did.
You don't talk to Matt?
Not
I
really.
kind of just phased out the last 2 weeks. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I was like, whenever he's ready,
He'll resurface. Right.
yeah. Last week I talked about everything that'd been going on, like to everyone, and the response I got was like kind of exactly what I thought it would be, but like way more positive.
Don't question my authority.
So that was refreshing. And then my brain went through like the highs and lows of being nuts. And like today wasn't bad. I hung out with the horses and did some ATV riding. But I do have some kind of sad news that my dog Kylie she got hurt. So
Or puppy.
I don't know. Last night it was like super late. She's been fine, and then like she got up and like wheeled, and then she hasn't been the same since, and you can tell she's in pain. So we're gonna sit and wait a few days and see what happens. If she gets worse, I'm gonna take her to the vet. But right now, she's in here, and so is the rest of them. So yeah.
She gets a lot of rest and she'll be okay.
Yes. Gosh,
Yep,
I
yep,
hope
yep.
so.
What are you doing, Mike?
Fucking with his background on his camera.
Nothing.
But if she,
Nothing?
but I'm
No.
gonna tell you
Does it
right
look like
now,
I'm doing something?
I'm not.
Sure.
I'm just sitting here in the city.
Mike, why does that face kind of look like you?
We built this city on rock and roll.
Bro.
That face right.
God damn it.
It's a fucking koala.
My hand is gone.
Well, at least your elbow's bent up.
Anywho.
Yeah, overall, I'm getting better. I'm okay. I will send
Yay.
y'all more Snapchats of the stuff I didn't publish on Snapchat of the horse being adorable.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my.
Great. So what
You
story?
don't need to prompt the songs.
So there's no story like Horse Story. So we're gonna start out with a couple new things today.
Anywho.
So if any of y'all in the chat want to chime in with just how much you also hate that song, all of our links are here. Top comment may or may not be featured in a later stream.
Okay.
Or if you want to tell us how much you love that song and want me to sing it, or
At
find
the top of his lungs.
Which he will. I promise you.
I believe you.
I always do.
Nothing will make me leave the stream faster.
Sam, stop looking at my ass.
I refuse.
So, on an unrelated note,
Mike, do you have a train article you can find really quickly?
A train article?
Yeah. Somebody can give Cheerio a spider article and a train article, and it'll be just like that freakish video game that's coming out later.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that spider train game. That was fucking terrifying.
I was also joking, Mike. You don't actually have to do that.
but I'm still reading that spider article. I don't know what to tell you. He's like,
Spiders
Excuse
are
me.
gross.
I agree.
I
All
already
right, I'm
feel
gonna
them on
move-
me.
You guys over here. Sure. My
refuse.
screen.
I will not move.
Well,
Mike, can
don't
you
worry,
see
I'll
this
do
color?
it for you.
Can you see the color? Can you see it? Can you
Is
see
it blue?
No.
Then fuck you.
Last
Right.
night talking about RC cars was funny. He was like, "Is that green?"
Okay, hold on. When we get done with this article, I will show you guys that I'm not crazy.
Good luck.
So starting tomorrow, Traxxas is putting out new versions of all of the two-wheel drive vehicles and a few of the four-wheel drive vehicles. But the main difference between these ones is they have a light kit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So
Ah.
starting tomorrow, you'll be able to buy a Traxxas two-wheel drive / four-wheel drive / all of the Rustlers. I think you can do the Stampede and the Bandit as well, and the Bigfoot. They put out a light bar for the Bigfoot too. The light bar itself is like $43.
So, question: they do sell it independently. So, like, if you wanted to put it on your current / or whatever, you could.
Yes, yes, it's gonna be regular price is gonna be $43.
Too bad.
It's more than I was expecting
Well, it's they
for
gotta make
6
money,
LEDs.
right?
This is what we were talking about, though. I can't. What that right there?
It's
Right
green.
there.
It's obviously green.
I can't tell the difference between that green and yellow.
Well, it's blue.
I hate you.
I know. It's okay.
It's
We'll
orange.
get over it.
Basically, the price difference is about $50 to buy it with the factory installed light kit. But yeah, it's got four cups on the front and 2 lights on the back. The light kit itself, I believe, comes with a splitter to plug it into the ESC. No, the receiver. It goes directly off the receiver on this one.
Sounds like
So.
something I would have you do.
Oh, of course. I think Matt would as well. Not gonna lie. But yeah. Also with the new versions of the Bandit and the Rustler two-wheel drive, they changed up the wheels too. So I'm not gonna show those on stream right now, but because it's a bitch to get to them. But yeah. Anyway. Also new from Traxxas. You see this new Fox body? This one's red and black instead of white and black.
Oh my god.
I hate to be a dick, but that's orange.
Okay, well that's not the point of the fucking story, Matt. Of starting
but
tomorrow.
It's still a valid point.
Yeah, it is.
Starting tomorrow, the Traxxas / and other VXL two-wheel drive vehicles will also be available with the Magnum Pro Series 272R transmission.
The Magnum.
White.
Oh, Matt, how I've missed you.
Spencer,
What,
why
could
are you
see my
saying
little
random?
frown? That was me trying to not start laughing.
Oh
Spencer.
my gosh, and seeing you on camera just makes it even better because I can see when you're trying to hold back a laugh and it's amazing.
I mean, I wasn't honestly really trying there, but
Right.
yeah, you know.
Oh. Anyway,
Whenever Peter gets back, I'll have him set the camera up so you guys can see my face.
That's all the shit that I got. Sam, on to you.
Oh, on to me. Shit, I'm not prepared at all. Hold on.
Starting with the Kirby one.
All right.
Oh, I just
That
thought
is
of
a picture right there.
I just thought of a better subtitle for this article. Nerdy, Dirty, and Kirby.
Ooh.
Boom.
I like that.
Instead of the dancing Kirby's that I had in the...
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I looked like a penguin.
You look like a penguin.
It looks
Hey.
like dancing
Oh my
to me.
god, that's accurate.
Kirby.
What did you
Anyway,
say,
this is
Cheerio?
a review.
It looks like
Kirby.
dancing Kirby to me.
A dancing Kirby?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like,
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-boo-boo.
Oh,
But
man.
Anyway, so apparently the newest Kirby is like the best one yet.
oh my
According
god,
to
it
this
looks so
Review here, the most inventive and best entry in the franchise history. Mechanical to life in a way that wasn't possible before. It feels like a new beginning for Kirby, as it maintains all of the familiar series trappings while presenting them in a cohesive, well-rounded adventure that is playfully imaginative throughout.
adorable.
What
It
do we
looks
got
like they
here?
reskinned Super Mario Odyssey.
But it is still adorable.
What the fuck?
Oh, look, it's letting you view the video. It didn't let me view the video.
I need to...
But that,
Ah.
is... It looks cool.
It does.
Tried and true world themes we've come to expect from Nintendo platformers: grassy, ice, fire, desert, etc. The remnants of its civilization present in the Forgotten Land give these locales mysterious vibes that make them unique. Abandoned shopping mall and amusement parks to a haunted house and a chilly metro station, each of the Forgotten Land's 30-plus stages tell their own story. Unlike some other recent Kirby games, it almost always feels fresh and full of new ideas. Okay, so apparently the game keeps you on your toes. Keeps you interested.
I might
Each
have to pick it
mouthful,
up.
mouthful mode. That they couldn't name it anything worse. Like
That's pretty bad.
each mouthful ability has its own unique mechanic and is often used to complete bonus objectives and rescue hidden Waddle Dees. The abilities up the gameplay in creative ways. Coaster Mouth sees Kirby do his best ratchet rail grind impression. Archmouth.
I thought
Oh my
Waddle
God.
Dees were the bad guys.
I guess you're saving them in this one. Although I have the I've been playing Paper Mario, the Origami King, and like you have to fight all these origami people. So like all the regular paper Goombas and stuff are like on your side, and they're like, "Get 'em, Mario!"
I find that offensive.
And oh man, it's horrible. The origami, the bad guy, and the origami guy, he's like super racist against toads, and like it's like tried to like fuck him up and like hide him all over the place. So you have to like find all these toads like jammed into holes and shit like all across the freaking land. It's horrible. But when you save the toads, they help you whenever you're in battle. It's weird.
Well,
Anyway, we're talking about Kirby.
You remember you remember what the original brick blocks were in the original Mario, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
What?
They were toads.
No.
Bowser turned all of the toads
Yes.
into
That's
the brick
right.
blocks.
That's right. So everybody's racist against toads. Why does everybody hate toads so much?
Because
Toad
toads
is the
suck.
best.
Because
Fuck
frogs
you.
are better.
Don't you?
I was
There
about
is
to say that.
There's no toad slander in this house.
I'm not slandering toads. I'm saying that frogs are better.
He's in an apartment. Him right there. Him. Who I'm pointing at on my screen.
You're pointing at
I'm pointing at Cheerio. Okay.
What
Him
did I do?
or him?
Neither.
No, I can see your screen too, so I can see where you were pointing at. But you were just pointing at Cheerio on my screen, and I thought it was funny.
That guy
Here
right
we
there.
set up my
That guy right
camera,
there.
The camera.
Well, now
He's a
that's you're
dick.
pointing to the live option now.
I'm so happy for that.
Okay, see, the thing is, there are two places we could be looking at, Mike. One of them is your box of all of our faces, and the other one is the lineup of everybody across the bottom of our individual screens.
Yes.
Obviously, I'm going to point at whatever's on my screen, okay? You guys
Okay.
And in
know
that
me.
case, you chose
should-
correctly.
Know by now that
Right. In that case, you
what
chose
I
correctly.
say,
Is
what
wrong.
I always am going to
On your
do
choice.
is most convenient for me.
Okay, obviously. That's nothing fucking new.
But anyway, Kirby's cool.
Corby is cool.
He can
Kirby
shove a
is
light bulb
adorable.
in his mouth, apparently.
And
Water
that
balloon
is
mouth.
Not.
Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see how many mouthfuls they mention.
Ah.
Oh my god.
All right,
Coaster
I've
mouth.
got this.
Hold on. Shush. Coaster mouth.
So
Arch mouth. Ring mouth. Ooh.
during mouth.
Right.
Mouth.
Water balloon mouth and light bulb mouth.
And mouth.
The word mouth is mentioned 17 times in this article.
That's 15 too many. Get it out of
Most
here.
of them are in this paragraph.
I think that's 17 too many. Well, let's see.
Most of them are in this paragraph.
Excuse me.
What paragraph?
This
Oh,
paragraph here that
Jesus.
says
God.
each mouthful ability.
Favorite mouth.
Yes, that one. Most of them are in that paragraph.
Butt mouth.
Brand new mouth.
Not my mouth.
Ew.
Oh my god. So yeah, Kirby and his mouth.
Going places.
They're
Mouth
going places.
The mouth?
Coaster
I sure
mouth.
shit hope not.
Literally, they couldn't have thought of like a better and worse name for that than mouthful mode because like it's genius because mouthful mode, but it's also horrible because oh my god, mouthful mode. Why would you put that in a children's game? Because it's usually a children's game.
Offer mouthful.
What?
Offer mouthful.
Oh no.
Ugh.
This
Offer
article is a
mouthfuls
mouthful.
of fun.
Mouthfuls of fun.
All right.
This is where I go to bed.
No.
Is
You
it
can't yet.
though?
It can be.
So I'm
So-
sure everybody heard about Will Smith smacking the fuck out of Chris Rock at the Oscars, right?
Hey Sam.
Heard about
Didn't
it.
even know the Oscars were on until I found out that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars.
Hey Sam.
Rock the house. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh man. Well, I mean, like, I really didn't read this article, but you know, but basically, what happened is that Chris Rock made a joke about frickin' Jada Pinkett Smith or whatever, and you know, because she shaved her head.
Yeah, he
Okay,
just called
Said he
her
was
G.I.
looking forward
Jane.
to G.I. Jane. He said I'm looking forward to G.I. Jane too. Well, apparently she had like alopecia and she's
Yeah.
been, you know, like messing with some stuff. I don't know if he knew that or not or what was going on, but he made that joke and all of a sudden Will Smith comes walking up on the stage, smacks him across the face, tells him keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Well,
He
he
was like,
didn't.
it was a joke, and then he was like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And he said, I'm going to. And then I guess they you know talked and made up off stage later, but like yeah, so there was drama there. But I mean, my opinion is they're actors, so I mean like
They're entertainers.
they're entertainers. I feel like they were entertaining more than anything.
I mean, I'm sure it was entertaining. I don't know if they were being entertaining.
Right. And a lighter note though, Samuel L. Jackson won a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Oscars.
Yay!
Yeah. So that was pretty fucking dope. Because he had never won an Oscar and then he won a Lifetime Achievement Award.
That's pretty cool.
About
Yeah, that's pretty
fucking
cool.
time.
And Denzel Washington presented it to him.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was
I-
pretty awesome.
All I
Also,
do.
apparently, Lady Gaga helped Liza Minnelli present an Oscar.
Huh.
Because I guess she's a little disabled. And apparently, Lady Gaga did it with such class. But she's a classy bride.
Did it with
so-
such class. Would she? Never mind.
I don't know. But she's a classy
Good
bride.
idea.
All I want to say is that Chris Rock is the only Rock that Will Smith would have done this to.
Well, I think the
Hell
other
yeah.
one would have had enough common sense to not make the joke.
Right.
I mean, It wasn't even that bad of a joke, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a sensitive subject,
Yeah.
especially for somebody who's lost their hair
Yeah.
and has to shave it.
Oh,
And it's different for women, Mike.
You know, anyways, before
What's
Matt bites his tongue off.
Right.
I fucking hate you guys.
I mean, it's not a bitch slap to the face, but it is giant spiders.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. It is
Just
very
gonna
giant
turn
spiders.
this off,
So giant spider.
and it's still on that screen.
Yes. So there are giant spiders expected to drop from from the sky across the East Coast this spring.
Oh, thank God.
So, and thank goodness, no one's coming here. Oh wait, one of my friends is coming here.
Oh God.
Anyways, an invasive species of spider the size of a child's hand is expected to colonize, in quotations, the entire East Coast this spring.
Look at Mike.
Shooting down from the sky.
It's like a train wreck. I just can't tear my ears away from it.
I'm just looking at Mike right now.
I
Okay,
wanted to take my headphones off too, but
so
however,
they're parachuting.
I'm not a little bitch.
They're parachuting
Fuck
down
you!
from the sky.
It's spiders.
So large Joro spiders, millions of them, are expected to begin ballooning, quote unquote, up and down the East Coast as early as May. So you have like a month. Researchers have determined that the spiders can tolerate cold weather but are harmless to humans as their fangs are too small to break human skin. Sounds like a daddy long leg. The Joro spider is native to Japan but began infiltrating the U.S. in 2013, concentrating in southeast, specifically Georgia. Wow, words are hard.
Specifically what?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Made in Georgia.
Made in Georgia.
They fanned out across the. Oh, I can't fucking do that shit. They fanned out across the state using their webs as tiny, terrifying parachutes to travel with the wind. Whee! So the threat level is it isn't certain how far north the spiders will travel, but they may make it as far as North DC or even Delaware. Oh, I see beautiful Sam, and she looks fucking terrified.
Terrified, and I don't even live on the East Coast, and I'm terrified.
Well, I mean, if this makes you feel any better, I work near DC, and I live an hour and a half away from DC. Yay.
Yikes.
It looks like the
Sucks
Joro
to suck.
probably survive throughout most of the eastern seaboard here, which is pretty sobering. Yeah, amongst other things.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say, I was laughing at Pete.
What did he do? I wasn't even paying attention.
Dancing in the background.
Oh, was he dancing?
So you want to know other terrifying things to know about the spider?
No.
No.
They're bright. Oh, well, here you go.
Ah.
They're bright yellow, black, blue, and red and can grow up to 3 inches. Oh, hey, Mike. So you're not going to know what color they are. Sorry about your luck. They likely traveled across the globe on shipping containers, similar to the bubonic plague. So their life cycle begins in early spring, but they get big in June and are often seen in July and August. Oh, my birthday is in August.
Happy birthday from
birthday,
other
spiders.
countries.
I'm a spider.
Japan
Oh, not
says,
just
fuck
one.
your birthday.
Right.
They're named after a creature of Japanese folklore and can shapeshift into a woman or spider before killing its prey. Wow.
Okay, I should
learning
clarify.
more things.
You need
What she
to
means
re-say
is
that.
The
that.
creature they're named after can shapeshift into a woman or spider, not these spiders.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me-
That would be a
clarify.
tiny woman.
Okay. That'd be a really
The
tiny woman.
creature-
Or a
That-
lot
But
of
it feels
spiders.
huge in these
After.
hands.
It's 10 million spiders in a trench coat.
10 million spiders in a trench coat.
Oh,
Oh.
that should have been the name of the episode. 10 million spiders in a trench coat.
So apparently, researchers say there's nothing we can do. They're coming and they're harmless.
Grab a can of Axe and a fucking match.
No, they're saying pool our resources and build a dome around Georgia and keep them there.
I'm saying, fuck Georgia.
Contain Georgia.
Let's let Russia take Georgia, okay? They can have
Oh,
it.
God. No. Just
They
because of the spiders? Just because of the
Yes.
spiders? Why would you do that?
Because it's already lost. It's already lost. And I don't mean the Georgia over there. I mean our Georgia. Give them
I
Our
know
Georgia.
what you mean.
No, I need to I know you know. I need to clarify for the people on the internet.
That's how
But
all
I-
the trouble starts.
Right.
But as we crawl away from Georgia, we crawl into Pokemon Go news. Community Day Classic Memories of Mudkip.
Ariados?
This was March 28th. But we'll continue on. So Sunday, April 10th, 2022, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time, you'll encounter more Mudkip. And the exclusive attack is from Swampert, which is Mudkip's evolution. And it's called Hydro Cannon. And they've got some more news about some more community day research. So the special research story, for $1, you'll be able to access the Community Day Classic exclusive special research story. So I'm not giving them my $1, but that's nice to know.
I might. It
And then
depends
the
on how I
event
feel
bonus-
that day.
The event bonuses are ×3 catch XP. Lure modules activate during the event will last for 3 hours. Instance activated during the event will last for 3 hours also. And then if you take a few snapshots during the Community Day Classic, you'll get a surprise. And then there's some event bundles, a special one-time purchase community box available for 850 Poke coins. They're going to feature 15 Ultra Balls, 15 Pineapple Berries, 1 Elite Fast TM, and 1 Remote Raid Pass. And a bundle containing 30 Ultra Balls will be available in the shop at no cost. So pick it up during the event.
Everybody complains about the way that I say milk. Nobody complains about the way the Cheerio says ultra balls.
We don't want to hear about your milk, Mike.
Yeah, that's her saying ultra balls, however she says it, does not
Ultra
make my fucking
balls.
skin fucking crawl.
Like a spider.
Ultra Balls.
I will fight
Ultra balls
you.
is fine. I'll
You wish
fight.
you had
Who are you
Ultra
fighting?
Balls.
All
That
of
time
you.
he was pointing to Cheerio.
You.
Watch yourself.
You.
Watch yourself. You.
Matt?
Hold on, you. You.
Oh.
Did anybody tell you that it's rude to point? You should be using names.
Mike. Fucking suck it.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
My point of holding up my phone was to
Matt
show
was-
that I got another 4-star Pokemon.
Matt was supposed to say Matt, and then Mike was supposed to say Matt, and we are the tiny car guys.
We are.
Tiny tar guys.
Why would I
The-
say Matt?
English is not my
The
first
tiny
language,
tar
apparently.
guys.
Gibberish is.
Tiny tar.
Mike, you
I
just
just-
fucked up the reattempt. Shut your face.
No.
No, sorry I ruined it, Cheerio. I just figured you were saying your name for some reason. I didn't want to interrupt.
Right. You just being, I'm Cheerio.
I mean, Mike forgets things. He might need a refresher course.
Right. Do you
Okay.
remember Cheerio?
Honey nut or multigrain or fruity.
I'm gonna shut right up. I can't.
Frosted
Has anybody seen my message yet?
peanut butter.
No,
No.
hold on. Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
So can we catch like Mudkip in Walgreens or something? Because I don't understand why you hate Walgreens.
You'll see.
I don't hate Walgreens. What is? Oh, well, Mike's weird.
Yeah, Mike's weird. Why do you hate Walgreens?
You'll see.
So Walgreens and some other retailers,
Thank you, Spencer.
according to CNN Business, have swapped out the clear fridge and freezer doors at stores across the chains, and instead they're replacing them with iPad-like screen doors showing what's inside.
But
So they basically have a picture of the planogram on front of the on the front of the fucking.
Yes.
Oh my
Basically.
gosh.
So they use a system of motion sensors and cameras to display what's inside the doors, as well as
Wow.
product information, prices, deals, and paid ads.
now I see.
It provides stores with an additional revenue stream
I've
and a
seen
way
those
to
at a couple
modernize the
Walgreens.
shopping. I have not set foot in a Walgreens in so long.
I think it's at the one by the. Hey, babe. Do they have those little like iPad like cooler doors at the Walgreens by our house? Where they show the pictures of what's inside, not what's inside. Yeah, they have it at the Walgreens by our house.
They have that at the one across from my old work too.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really kind of wanted to go in there one day and just start like moving stuff around and see if it would confuse the shit out of anybody. But I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, apparently, according to somebody on Twitter, the digital cooler screens at Walgreens made me watch an ad before it allowed me to know which door had the frozen pizzas. Oh no.
You
Gross
open the
coming to an-
door.
Jesus.
What is wrong with you?
Why? Okay, so why
It
is this a
wasn't
better
me. I
alternative?
don't
Why
have
is this
Twitter.
Not you.
I want to know why this is a better alternative to seeing what's in the cooler.
Because it just looks nicer. And you can run advertisements on it.
And they can get more ad revenue through the store. But the other thing is, I think it might be because people are more conscious on what they're drinking and eating, and they can display the product details. Like for people that have vision problems, I would think they would be able to see it's better on the screen. Or
Yeah, that might help, but it also I think it's just a way for them to run ads in the store.
That's basically
mainly
it,
the
yeah.
thing. They don't care about humanity. I'm just overthinking.
Right? They
things.
don't really care about accessibility.
Keep going, Matt.
All right, I was just scrolling through while you guys were talking. I mean, that's basically it. Is people are just some
Yes.
people are very up in arms about these fancy innovations in the lesser fancy
Right.
grocery buildings.
It's the same doors before Silly Willy. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, there's a screen on it now, Spencer.
Well, yeah, this is how they're doing their screenings. They're making sure that the doors work,
The doors to keep us out.
or the doors to keep them in.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mm.
Yeah, it wasn't my best pun. I agree.
It's okay.
And now, holy moly,
Ice cold, baby. Cold, ice cold sea holes.
I don't like that.
Right.
I didn't say it out loud until just now.
Yeah, you probably
Clearly.
should have tried to say that out loud before.
And by
off
tried,
air.
we mean not say it out loud.
Right. Which
Oh,
means you should have
man.
just kept that to your fucking self, and none of us would
No,
have had to listen
No,
to that.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate it too.
fuck off. Right, I hate it too.
Are the ice cold sea holes the reason why it's been so cold here?
Finally, somebody else says it.
I'm not going to say it. I'm very pointedly not saying it.
Ice cold sea holes. It's really horrible. Like, why?
Spencer, it's your
Oh.
turn.
Like, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Ice cold sea holes. Oh, I love that.
And he leaves.
He's gone. He's like, I'm not gonna finish this.
I was trying to give you a segue. It did not work.
No, it definitely did not work. Oh, geez, he did it in emotes. Okay. So holes the size of city
Spencer,
blocks
that's fucking awesome. Anyway, go ahead.
That is pretty good.
are forming in the Arctic seafloor. So marine scientists have discovered deep sinkholes, one larger than a city block of 6-story buildings, and ice-filled hills that have formed very rapidly on a remote part of the Arctic seafloor. So these changes, which cover an area of up to 10 square miles of survey space, occurred over 10 years, which, as far as this kind of shit is concerned, is very, very fast. So there's about a quarter of the land in the northern hemisphere. It has permafrost underneath it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would give a percentage that had gone so far, but it has not. So there were okay, so they mapped the same 10 square mile area once in 2010 and again in 2019. And in 2019, the researchers found 41 steeply sided holes that were not there before.
A lot of holes.
Yeah, on average, they were 22 feet deep. And at the uh, deepest, the greatest depression was 95 feet.
Only second into Matt's.
Listen here, fucker.
That's enough to crash the economy.
Oh, no. That would only add to my depression. Oh, wait, my camera's off. Yeah, 95 feet deep, 738 feet long, and 312 feet wide. And they also did smaller surveys in 2013 and 2017,
I'll be right back,
which
guys.
allowed the researchers to get a better understanding, or a more in-depth, so to speak, understanding of the changes that are going on. So normally, to get permafrost to melt naturally would be centimeters a year, as compared to literal meters of change.
Right.
So that's
So
scaled
there's
up by
no
like
way for it to like
100%.
catch up. Right.
No. Well, I mean, we could have another ice age, I guess, but the rate we're
Right.
going, that's not happening anytime soon.
Okay.
Global warming, global cooling. Which one is it? Are we
If
gonna
we're,
do the day after tomorrow again?
um, maybe. But yeah. So big problems. Burr cold underwater empty space circles.
That's no bueno.
Indeed. And that was my way to get around saying the thing.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
You're welcome. Glad I can, I guess, be of service.
Is back. Sorry.
What? Go
So about those
ahead.
spiders.
Hey, let's
Those
go
big,
play
big
some
spiders.
Borderlands.
Ooh, I actually can plug my fucking controller in.
Yay!
Lit.
Now I gotta open Steam and log out of Peter's Steam and then log into mine. Hold on.
Also, you should check that Snapchat, Matt.
Yeah.
that I sent you.
Good call. I'm gonna mute myself so nothing gets picked up.
I'm concerned.
The horse.
Whoa!
Borderlands 2. One unread message.
It's probably the horse. I love that horse so much.
Oh shit. Do I have everything set up right? Game day. Let me go over here. No. Close. All right,
did
I'm
you
going to
pick
stop
that?
sharing my screen.
Okay.
Save
That
some
was in horse.
downloads.
Love it, Matt. He's so cute. He's a big, giant dog.
So he's just horsing around all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ba-dum-bum. Yeah, he truly is. He's so cute. And then I had another friend I met today that's like across in another field, and she ran with me as I was walking up the road. She ran next to me and like stuck her head over the fence and was like, "Pet me."
Pet
A
me, mortal.
human did this to you?
What?
A human did this to you?
No.
Sam.
Another horse. She's bit her drink.
Not spit. I
You
almost
swallow?
did. However,
I was she gave
Only
the
Peter
hand
knows.
signal. I said nothing.
Thank God for small miracles. Oh man. Okay.
I
What are you
am
laughing
the
at?
color of my jacket.
no.
Really?
So all Peter heard was, I did not spit. Only Peter knows.
And Matt, look at
And he started laughing at me.
Matt is so red right now. He's so uncomfortable.
No, I'm not even uncomfortable. I just flush really easily when I'm laughing.
Oh my gosh.
So I am the color of my jacket.
You are the color of your jacket. Now, Mike, do you know what color? Can you see what color Matt's jacket is?
Gray?
Yeah, buddy, that's exactly right.
Yep, you got
You
it.
got it, dude.
Well, I mean,
10 points to
you always
Gryffindor.
look dead to me, so.
I wish.
Says the pasty ass white motherfucker who's almost
Okay,
the
Hey,
you
same
look
well,
like a
color
my
as
fucking
your
shirt.
ghost.
My shirt is white. My skin is
White.
White.
shit.
Calm down, Casper.
The not so friendly narcissistic ghost.
I'm not narcissistic. That's my ex.
He's look, okay, so full of himself, yes.
Cheerio!
Narcissistic, no.
Cheerio knows.
You see what you're doing to her?
Children, can we please focus?
I refuse to focus.
I've never had another grown woman yell at me, "Do you see what you're doing to her?" Never in my life.
Well, you have me in your life, so deal with it.
Do you see what you're doing to her?
Look what you're doing to Cheerio!
Cheerio is laughing so hard right now. How could you do that to Cheerio?
Oh,
She was
I'm
choking
good.
earlier.
I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
good.
she's used to
sure?
it. Come on.
Hey.
Boom, bitches. On that note,
No, no, I'm
Matt,
gonna continue that
come
thought.
on.
And then
On that note, I'm about.
Matt, come on and play with us.
you wish you could. You wish you knew. Now, on that note,
Everybody play. Let's go.
yeah, when I grab my stuff, sure. Go ahead, go on without me.
Invite friend. Invite. Where's Matt?
Matt is here. Where are you?
Are you in the game?
Matt is present.
Why not?
Because he's probably gonna go to bed.
He's gonna be a little baby back bitch and go to bed.
No, don't call him that. Some people have bedtimes. Okay, I went to bed at 9 o'clock the other night.
And usually they're under 13.
I am 33 and I have a bedtime of approximately 9:45 to 10 o'clock.
My bedtime is approximately midnight because I hate myself and getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's just what I do. Because who needs to sleep? Oh God! Hold on. I don't.
I prefer to sleep.
My
Yeah.
dog is near
Like
me.
Pete and I didn't get to sleep until like 12:30, and I like was exhausted when I woke up at like 5:45.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. Oh my God! I'm so afraid.
Don't hurt
I'm
her.
talking to my dog. I'm talking to my dog. I'm so scared. She's like literally next to me and has been like this whole time. Bless her heart. She is like 9 though, but she doesn't look 9.
Trinity's pretty old too.
Okay, go lay down. Lay down. Lay down, baby girl. Oh, the way she's laying down is hurting my feelings.
Do we have any other side missions?
I don't think so. Give me one sec.
All of them?
Warning, not intended for indoor use.
What is it?
This grenade that I've got.
Oh, well. There's that.
I didn't.
What grenade mod am I
I need
using?
to sell things before I pick that up.
Warning,
Do you need
not
a rocket
intended.
launcher?
What's the? Is it a snappy
It's
bazooka?
purple. I don't know. It's purple. Go look
Sam,
at
that
the
doesn't help him.
chest. Go look at that chest.
What chest?
That timing!
The that
I'll
timing
take it.
was horrible. The golden key chest.
I looked.
Terrible.
I looked at the game, not at Discord.
Uh-huh. Now he's looking at Discord. Now that he knows it's there.
Oh.
It's okay.
This
I know.
is why I
Nipples
haven't
are
been.
are
I'm not
fabulous.
playing yet. Because if I was playing, nobody would notice that this shit is
Nobody would know
happening.
that you were looking at Cheerio's chest?
No.
Well, you know, shit
Well,
happens.
it's there. Hard to miss.
We all acknowledge it.
Yes.
Right.
I've got a magenta twin spiker.
I have a sniper rifle you might like.
I have a cord that's
Maybe. I don't know
I'm
how your
listening.
sniper rifle. What's your? I can't fucking talk.
Snapple
We're
rifle.
all doing it.
The Snapple rifle. Here, I'll just give it to you.
The
Hold
real
on, where's
tea
the-
shooter.
Where's the? How do you trade?
You
Hold B.
hold B.
I'm just gonna give you this.
Let's... Controller, please work.
I don't want that.
Why not?
Is that the grenade mod you get at the beginning of the game?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go sell it.
I have 3 of them though, so
How do you have 3 of them?
or 2 of them. 2 of them.
I'm
The
selling
question
it.
still
Bye.
stands: how do I have 2 of them?
I don't know how you have 2 of them. You're only supposed to have 1 of them. I'm gonna try this again.
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle.
I did that like 10 years ago. I'm sorry.
I
All
have
right.
questions. None of them need answers.
Oh, I've got an orange shield now.
Well, I have a corrosive weapon. I'm excited about that. Okay.
All right, I need to check this sniper rifle compared to what I've got. Venture policy versus my Klook Muckamook. Muckamuck. Klook
Your what?
Muckamuck. My Klook Muckamuck is slightly
Oh
better,
my god,
it
I'm so
looks
happy.
like.
The controller is working.
I also have this other one that I got. Hold on. Here, take this too.
Do you want this one back?
No.
Okay.
Well, no, I'll just keep the one I have. Huh.
Okay.
For when I get my other weapon slot open. Unless I use that for a shotgun, but we'll see. We'll see how
I'm
it
waiting.
We'll see how I fare.
I'm waiting to use my 4th weapon slot for a what is it? Bazooka. There goes my Zuka.
Where are we going? We're going to rescue Roland, right? Let's go.
We
Where
are.
are you?
The creatures of Pandora grow stronger. Matt, do you need an invite too?
Um.
Are you playing, Matt?
No?
Can play with us, buddy.
One of us.
One of us. One of
I was about to
us.
say something that Amumu out of League of Legends said or says all the time, but it
Who?
was gonna sound creepy. So Amumu, it's
Who?
he's a little zombie
A cow?
child.
Oh.
No, he's a zombie, like not a zombie. He's like he's a mummy, and he's cursed, and no one can hug him really or touch him or get near him, and he's forever alone. So he cries, and all he says is, "Come play with
Well,
me."
while Cheerio's doing that, I'm gonna go. Where's the new use station? It's right out here, isn't it?
Yes.
Let me
right
change my
there.
appearance real quick.
Do I need to change mine?
Because I got some new.
Yeah, you should probably put a mask on.
Okay.
Come here.
Thank you for taking my joke. But there we go. Mask is on.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Oh,
Oh, I have
that's
10 of
real.
these keys. Fuck yes.
I have
Oh.
0.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the stream and I just realized that even though Cheerio and I never streamed last week, I never
What is going on?
altered
What just
the
happened?
helmet setup.
Oh,
Or I never
How-
put it back 'cause I
Why?
forgot.
What happened?
there we go.
What fucking happened?
Okay, that was the wrong
Peter,
one.
help
What
me.
happened with what?
There we go.
Peter's come and
What's-
help me. Something happened. Peter, what did I do?
Blue screen?
I need to get out of here. How do I get out of this and back into the game? Peter, what did I do?
You press the
Oh,
button?
tab.
Tab.
You hit the window screen. You hit the window.
What button?
The button.
Yeah, see.
Okay, but how do I get out of this?
You hit the button.
Oh. Did you see him? He was just like, oh, yeah. I'm pretty. Will you get me another adult beverage? That's probably not going to help the situation, but it won't hurt.
But hey, at least I have a controller now and not a mouse and keyboard, so I'm not gonna totally suck booty.
Pew.
Not that I suck booty.
Okay,
No
do
one's
I
gonna
want
judge
to
if you
be
do.
ball-headed? I'm in a menu, bro.
I
Do I
can
want to be a
tell.
pirate?
You're
I-
Harfield-y, you are a pirate.
Should I open this chest?
Do I want to be an emo kid?
Nonconforming as can be.
Nonconforming.
That's not a
Yes,
question.
I know. I'm going to be an emo kid.
I don't know, Spencer. I haven't looked at any of it yet. I've been so busy with work.
What is he talking about?
Tiny Tina.
Oh,
I
yeah,
want to
yeah,
buy
yeah.
it.
I'll buy it if you buy it.
I will buy it.
I will buy it.
Matt, will you buy it?
Doubtful. Better question is, Matt, do you know what it is?
It's the next Borderlands game, basically.
Okay.
Erg, me hearties.
You trying to fight me? Who's trying to fight me?
Who do you
Mike.
think?
What's new?
Mike.
I'm Cheerio.
Look, I'm green.
And I'm Cheerio.
Of course you are.
I'm black.
I'm Sam.
And you never go back, and I'm Matt.
And we're the tiny car guys.
Yay!
We're the Kaini Tar guys.
The tiny tar guys.
I like that one better.
You would.
What
All
is
right.
it? Fruit punch.
A damn fine rescue.
Groupon.
Honk horn at Bloodshot Gate.
That means we need to go over here and get a vehicle.
Need to get 2 vehicles.
No, just
No, I
one.
think we have the one with the.
A 3-seater.
4?
Yeah, there's one
There's
that
4 of us.
seats. There's
There's
luxurious.
there's 3 of us because I don't. Did Matt
Oh.
join?
No, Matt's not here. Damn. Okay.
Matt, are you joining?
I'm here, but I'm not there.
Are you joining the game?
Just
Oh,
go.
can this
Yeah.
one hold? Okay.
What's up? Knee. Yeah.
Meep.
I'm excited to fuck some shit up.
It looks like one of ours.
Let him in. All right. Well, let's get out of here.
I can't get out!
I've fallen
Me.
and I can't get out.
I can't get out! What the fuck?
Press
I'm
B.
literally... Thank you. I was like, I'm in a...
What is going on with my life?
Oh, hell.
Hey, can you lift me up?
Help you?
Yeah. Where the fuck?
Did I get you? I got
You
you.
did.
I got you.
You did. You got me. All right. Well, now I feel bad because I'm not streaming to Matt.
I'm watching on Twitch.
Well, yeah, but you're like lagged like a minute and a half behind, I bet.
I mean, I can't hear the audio from Twitch, so it's fine.
That works.
I was like, how can I get out?
Bad.
Bad
Mom.
mom. Badmouth, you about to go down.
And his merry midgets. We're gonna fuck this guy up. Let's do this.
Yeah, we are.
I got a sniper.
Okay. Oh, fuck you.
And your little dog, too.
I'm not gonna stop shooting.
I'm
Whoever
not
told me
saying
that.
you owe me, but I'm implying it.
Ooh.
Great.
Hey, so I know I can shoot you to heal you, but can you guys shoot me to heal me or no?
Let's
I
find
don't
out.
know.
Stop moving.
I'm not moving.
Apparently not. Are you gaining?
That's
That's
Cheerio, but
Oh, was it?
yeah. No, it doesn't do nothing. It's only if I shoot you guys.
Be chaotic great. I am pretty chaotic, aren't I?
Here, let me see if we can find any
Alright.
more ammo.
Yeah, I need to look around and try to find some ammo and shit.
There's a vending machine right in this door.
Right, but I'd rather not have to pay for it. That'd be
Exactly.
cool.
I agree.
I mean, I feel that.
God damn.
Gotta keep the mat energy alive.
Do you though?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not really necessary.
If you kept the
I
mat
know.
energy alive, we'd all be in bed.
There's
Yeah, probably.
there's a Maliwan for I don't know. Pick up
What is
everything.
it? Just pick
It's
it
like
up.
a submachine gun. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I picked
What
it
does
up.
it look like? Are you gonna
Machine
use it?
gun, but underwater.
Fuck you.
I'll pass, but thanks.
That's a submarine gun.
It is whatever I say it is, bitch.
I started singing "We're Whalers on the Moon" in my head. I don't know why.
We carry a harpoon.
And there you go. They tell our tales and sing the sailor song.
Update
Alright, I'm done.
information.
My God,
Successfully
it's still
updated.
raining.
Is it?
Well, it's either raining or the fact that my
Your
bedroom
neighbor's
window
pissing on your
is
window?
right next to a drain. So it always just sounds like it's raining.
I would just
Bloodshot
laugh if your neighbor was like just pissing out their window all the time just to make you think it was raining.
That's
I
disturbing.
didn't think you lived right next to me.
I don't think I could piss out a window.
If it was open, you could.
I think that I would panic.
Gun damage, shield recharge rate, maximum health, shield recharge delay, or shield capacity. Which one should I?
All of the above.
I think it says choose a reward.
Recharge rate.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one I usually
Shit.
always go for.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah, let
generally
me
go with
make
damage.
sure I have my badass points. Ooh. Hold on, I have to redeem mine now. I also go for usually reload speed or gun damage.
Let's see what I've got. I've got max health, shield capacity, shield recharge rate, melee damage, grenade damage, gun accuracy, gun damage, fire rate, reload speed, elemental effect chances at 1, and critical hit damage. I probably hit that elemental effect damage by accident while goofing off. Or there was nothing better on it.
Let's see, I have max health, shield recharge delay, shield recharge rate, gun accuracy, gun damage, fire rate, recoil reduction, reload speed, elemental effect chance, and elemental effect damage.
I don't generally try to use elemental shit though, so
Well,
that's why.
it's a very beneficial thing for a siren.
Yeah. God damn. Is that doing elemental damage when it does that?
What are you talking about? What do you have?
My Nova shit?
Yeah, that does elemental damage. It
Okay.
fucking...
Explosive, I guess.
Is it an explosive Nova?
Maybe fire. It's Flame of the Firehawk, I think.
Oh yeah, so whenever you that Nova burst comes
Yeah,
forth
fire
whenever your
Nova.
shield depletes and it catches everybody on fire.
Gotcha.
It's super sweet.
I mean, it's an orange, so it's
sorry, I was doing something.
not quite a banana.
Okay.
God, I love sniping.
I don't. Oh, that was my bad.
Hey, look out.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, God. We're whalers on the moon,
We carry a harpoon.
but there ain't no whales. So we tell tales, and we sing our whaling tunes.
Screw you guys. Screw you guys. I'm going
Oh,
home.
shit.
I'm coming.
No, I'm gonna kill some bitches.
Thank you. And now
Thank you.
will fall.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
There you go.
Oh God. How'd that guy get behind me?
Yeah. Sounds like a personal problem.
Do you work tomorrow, Matt?
Yeah, I do.
That sucks.
I'm up at 4:30 tomorrow.
I'm off all day tomorrow.
Ow!
Is it supposed to be nice or
Pick me
gloomy and gross again tomorrow?
I don't actually know. Yeah, give me 1 sec, Cheer.
It's rainy
Come on.
tomorrow.
Come on, come on. Come on!
Less rainy than today, but still rainy.
Well, I mean, there's no such thing as more rainy than today, dude.
Today was like
Yeah,
ridiculously fucking disgusting rain.
Like, I've seen monsoons that were less terrible than what today was. And we don't
I
even
could
live on the
barely
coast.
see coming down the highway.
I mean, it was really clear today, as you saw.
Right.
Sounds like somebody had a good day.
I did. Things are getting better.
You see, I had to
Well.
drive in O-Town traffic today, so
Orgasm traffic?
no. I didn't want to say the, area where I
Yeah.
work in on stream, so I called it O-Town.
I mean, that's one way to do it. Ah, damn it, that means I'm probably not going to be able to go running tomorrow.
Ooh, level up. I mean, you could go to the lake with me if you want.
When are you going to the lake?
I really don't have any idea yet. Probably whenever I get done
After I
doing...
get off work?
I can.
I get off at like 4:30.
Okay. Depending on the weather.
Right, I was saying if the weather's nice. I need to get some exercise, work that knee out.
Yeah. Oh, God. Get that guy back here. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, and
What the...
I put him in the bubble for you. Woo! That was hairy. For a
Potter?
second. Stop it.
Butthole.
Ew.
What'd you say?
Bleached?
No, Harry.
Oh.
No, Daniel Radcliffe.
Ew.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Ooh. I have a sniper rifle you might like.
Give me 1 sec.
Well, I picked it up, so we'll worry about it later.
I mean, we could literally just... Here. Let me see. Do you want anything in return?
Probably not.
I sent you a trade request.
I hit B.
You gotta hold it down. There you go. Oh.
I done looted the things and got us all our ammo.
Ammunition.
I think it's really cool that even if you're full of the ammo,
You still can give it to your friends.
right?
Is that a perk or is that...
No, that's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even if it says full, if you just hold down X, it picks up everything that you and your team needs.
Yeah, whatever sniper rifle you don't want, just hand me one.
Hand you one.
Hand me the other one back. Because I like sniping sometimes too. Sometimes, not all the time though. If you're out and I have bullets,
Here.
typically-
Where... There you are. I'll just give them both back to you, because I don't need them.
Oh, you don't need them?
No.
Here, well then, this shit.
Well, I didn't. Why do you think I gave it to you?
I don't want your junk.
All right, I'm gonna run back to the start real quick just to empty my backpack.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Before we get too far in, and
Do I have anything in my backpack, really?
I just need to
No,
heal.
not really.
I mean, I'm at 10 of 24, so
Oh, yeah, I didn't. I picked up more ammo and cash than I did weapons and items.
but then again, my backpack isn't really empty to start with. For some stupid ass reason, I'm carrying around a ton of shit.
Why?
I don't know.
If you want to save something for later, you could put it in that little locker. Did we already get the little locker?
Yeah. It's a fun game, TBH. Yeah.
I want to play it. If it was anything like the DLC that they had for Borderlands 2, I am totally down for that.
When did
Uh,
Matt? Oh, there he is.
But hi,
Kitty
kitty
cat.
cat.
Meow meow.
I just put my
Arwen.
headset on. She can't hear you,
I know.
which is probably safer.
She could probably hear
But
us.
she's the kitty cat.
Oh, that's
Look
true.
at the kitty cat.
Meow
Here,
meow.
come look at
I went out
come
to
look
give.
at
Meow,
Matt
meow
ass
is on
kitty
my
cat.
I went out to refill my water bottle, and then someone was giving me puppy dog eyes. Not really.
She's a
but she
kitty
let me
kitty
pick her
cat
up.
eyes.
They work better than puppy dog eyes, I think.
See, look at kitty cat.
Bleh.
Isn't she adorable?
Okay, I need to sit up.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah,
I feel like my
probably.
posture might actually be slightly better than yours.
I'm
I
back
mean,
down.
I do what I can to get comfortable. So
Like spread your legs
Peter.
open.
I will say this: sitting, you might have better posture than me, but standing, I have.
Oh, my standing
Probably.
posture is atrocious.
I probably have the best standing posture. Hey guys,
What?
Yes.
I
How?
don't know.
How?
What did you do?
What did I
How
miss?
did you do that?
I don't
You
know.
appear to be very up high, and I'm not sure what happened.
That.
I wasn't watching.
I don't know.
Get down.
Get down from there.
Thank you.
You're gonna fall.
How the fuck did I?
What are you doing up there?
Did anybody know how I did that?
No.
No. Not a fucking clue.
Was I up here?
Oh, guys, look, it's a swirling vortex of doom. Are you excited?
I'm so
Yes.
excited.
Aye, Captain.
Aha!
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain. Arwen just gave me a look like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh.
Look at the derpy face because of this angle. Whenever she looks towards the camera, it's not
What am I getting shot at
a
from?
good look.
You're trying to tell us that your cat is derpy from straight on? You might have a
she's
derpy
also
cat.
derpy from the side. She's just overall kind of a big derp.
So I was listening to a video about this game today, about a specific character, Krieg.
Yeah, the psycho.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how the character that's like got the most freaking emotion behind it
Is
the-
the one. Yeah.
the comic relief character for the game.
Right.
Like the most tragic fucking. You know what? I'm going, dude. I gotta figure out what I just did to get out of there.
Can you guys hear her?
No. I know that I'm like leaving you guys hanging, but I really need to know what I did.
Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous.
What did he do?
He's leaving us to go do other things.
Yeah, I don't care.
Did I like? Is it up here? No.
Damn it! Is the microphone really not picking that up?
I don't hear anything.
No.
All
well,
right.
she's purring and it's on her face, so I was kind of hoping it might have picked something up.
I didn't hear it. but I could just be deaf.
Now she's rubbing her face
Thick-headed?
all
I
on the
mean, for
microphone.
you, that's either or.
Well, Cheerio, I was gonna offer you a nice sniper.
It's okay. You like your snipers. Keep it.
I don't need it.
This will hurt. Hold it.
I never would have thought that I would be actually sniping a lot in this game. Collaborate and listen.
All my brain does is make horrible continuation rhymes.
Yeah, I'm
Like, they
listening.
rhyme, but it's something about pissing. I hadn't really fully fleshed it out yet.
Well, that kind of tells us where your brain goes.
Always the gutter. Well, not always the gutter. Sometimes a good place to bake. Cookies.
Ew.
Not ew. It also, never mind.
It's still you.
Stop struggling.
Splooge.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hey yo.
I'm working on it. What the fuck? Come on,
What?
Got you.
let me climb. Why can't I climb?
It's getting dark.
Ah, Jesus.
Got it.
I'm gone.
I got there just after your. That sucks. Literally, I was trying to fucking
I was
climb the
dying.
ladder, and I
Everything
couldn't.
was going dark.
Fantastic.
Out of ammo.
I'm out. Help.
Here I come.
And fuck.
There we go. Thank you.
Yep. Ooh, what was that?
I don't
Sorry
know.
I
just
died,
picked it up.
guys.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't get to you. This fucking ladder wouldn't work.
It's okay.
Hey, asshole. Learn how to climb a fucking ladder.
Just reloading all my guns.
All right, hold on. 214 versus. Here, Cheerio. Come take this sniper. Where are you? There.
Right here.
Do you have any good what is it? Assault rifles?
Me?
I don't know.
Do you have any assault rifles?
I'll just give you what I have. I think I have 2 sniper rifles that are in my pocket. It's fine.
In my pocket. I like.
In my pocket.
In my pocket.
There you go.
No, those are submachine guns.
Oh, I don't know. Probably not then.
Don't worry
What kind
about
of
it.
submachine guns do you guys have? I would like. I like either assault rifles or submachine guns.
I
Well,
will
he'll-
show you what Cheerio just handed me.
Yeah.
Here,
All
I'll
right.
put this in there because it's nice.
Ooh, I want that. Do you want my good one that I've got now?
Well, yeah, sure. I'll trade with you.
Okay. My muckamuck.
Cool. And then I can keep that for when I.
No, shit, wrong button.
Which is the one that you gave me?
The 214.
Oh, but that one is highly effective against flesh.
The one that.
The assault rifle is.
Ooh, look at that.
The assault rifle I have right now is a little. better, so I'll keep that. But
Oh.
thank you anyway.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is the one that I got from the chest, so
I need to figure out how to get more of those, because
the shift keys.
Yeah, 'cause
there
I only
has to
had
be a
one.
way to get them.
well, I mean, did you guys like go in and do anything
Well,
to get
I think
more?
it was the version of the game that we got, that Cheerio and I bought.
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, because
Because we
well,
both
I mean, I
bought
bought
just
the.
Borderlands 2. We both just bought Borderlands 2.
Gotcha.
Right, Cheerio? Or did you buy
Yeah.
the bundle?
Yeah, we bought the bundle.
Well, because I bought
Oh, I didn't buy the
the
bundle.
bundle, and I only had one. Oh God! Stop exploding! Oh my!
You.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I can't use this
I'm
sniper.
gonna go down, maybe.
Are you
Nope.
not the right level, or?
No, it's just. It's not really working for me.
I can give you your other one back.
Hold on, let me see if I'm just retarded.
You could be just retarded. That's a possibility.
I mean, you potentially are.
Well, I mean, I'm getting headshots. It's just not killing them.
Maybe
And
you're
it's
just
it's a
bad at
higher
getting dead.
Damage rifle.
yeah, it's a higher damage rifle. I don't know if it's an issue with the fact that it's a magenta or what.
Give me 1
Is
second.
the accuracy off on it?
How kind of you.
It shouldn't be
Got you.
because it's giving criticals. It's just not killing.
Help here.
Well, I mean, if you were trying it against that badass nomad, then it probably wasn't going to.
No, I know that. I'm just in general. I do a lot of sniping.
There we go. Team health regen rate. So
Alright.
I'm regenerating all of our health with this class mod I got.
Cool.
I don't know if that stacks for you, Mike. I know you already have health regeneration, but I don't know.
What's going on? What's going on?
What?
What do you mean?
You back on top of
What
the
are you
towers
doing?
again?
It looks like my game froze.
Yeah, and it's not letting me do anything now. We're losing
Yeah,
connection.
and I'm running around.
It's giving me that little "we lost connection"
Yeah, probably.
icon.
I mean, I'm fine.
I mean, I'm fine, but it won't let me open anything, and it keeps flashing that connection
Yeah.
lost symbol.
There you go.
Well, I guess this is as good a time as any for me to go to bed.
Didn't even
Well-
finish a full fucking mission. And this thing already...
We can
Mission impossible.
continue our mission. We can rescue Roland before we get off here tonight.
Yeah. I just gotta, I guess, restart the game, because I guess this is a good time to end the podcast and just continue streaming.
Cool.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the Tiny Car Guys podcast, episode 55. I hate it, too. We're going to continue streaming, but we are ending the podcast here, so if you want to keep on listening, that's on you. If not, do whatever
That's
you
also on you.
do. Bye.
Bye.